Welcome to Learning Reframed, a leadership series exploring calm leadership, strategic clarity, and the systems that build high performance cultures. I'm Dr. Ken Feldman, and today we're exploring credibility before influence. What if I told you that influence doesn't start when people finally listen to you? It actually starts long before that. It starts when no one is paying attention. Most people chase influence the wrong way. They try to speak more in meetings, push ideas early, become more visible, and on the surface, it makes sense because we associate leadership with being heard. But here's the problem: visibility without credibility creates noise, not influence. Let me repeat that. Visibility without credibility creates noise. People may hear you, but they won't follow you. Let me share a quick moment from early in my career. I walked into a meeting determined to prove myself. I thought leadership meant speaking first, speaking confidently, making strong points. So I did that. I contributed early. I pushed ideas. I tried to show value, and nothing happened. No engagement, no momentum, just silence. Meanwhile, someone else in the room, quiet, observant, waited. They listened. They let the conversation unfold, and then, at the right moment, offered one clear thought. And the room shifted. People leaned in. The conversation changed. That moment in time stayed with me because it made something very clear. He wasn't trying to be heard. He was trusted when he spoke. And that's what credibility is. It's not charisma. It's not title. It's definitely not airtime. Credibility is the belief that your judgment is reliable, especially when things are unclear, especially when conditions are messy. And credibility leaves signals. It sees it in people who prepare before they speak, follow through on their commitments, understand context, consider all the trade offs, and take responsibility without hesitation. So here's the shift: influence is not something you push, it's something that follows. When credibility builds, people start asking for your input. They reference your thinking, they trust your perspective. So if you're trying to grow influence, don't focus on being louder. Focus on being more consistent. Focus on being prepared. And focus on being reliable. So this week, let's try something really simple. Speak last in one conversation. Stay curious a little longer. Ask one more question than you normally would, because credibility is not built in moments, it's built in patterns. Over time, those patterns become trust, and that trust is what develops influence. Credibility first, influence second. Thanks for listening to Learning Reframed. If this episode was helpful, consider following the podcast and sharing with someone who might benefit. You could explore more leadership insights, books, and writing at learningreframed.org. And remember, leadership becomes clearer the more calmly and consistently we practice it. See you next time.